Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Hockey with Us YouTube channel. I am Matt, and it still says Tuesday live stream up the top there, doesn't it? Oh, good start. There we go. We'll get rid of the banner for now. It is Monday. It's felt like a weird day because I was off work last week. So it's been a bit of a chaotic day getting back to everything in a large inbox full of emails. But let's not worry about that because it is Swedish Hockey League playoff action on Monday night. It is the decider between Luleå and Örebro. Winner of this goes through to the next round of the playoffs, the quarterfinals. The loser goes home. That is the end of their season. So it's tied one apiece. Örebro won the opener in their home rink. Luleå came back on Saturday and won the second game to force the decider. It is in Luleå, Norrbotten Arena, because Luleå finished higher up of the two in the regular season. So, Luleå have that advantage, but so far we've started this live stream just as the second period is starting. And the story so far is that it is 0-0. Luleå have outshot Örebro 10-2. That's shots on target. Örebro took a major penalty, not a major penalty, a double minor penalty, Danik Martel. So that was 4 minutes. Just at the end of that, they conceded another minor penalty. Then Robert Leno conceded another penalty too. So they've been on the penalty kill, have Örebro, for the best part of 8 minutes during this game. Luleå have been unable to make that man advantage count, but it has really turned the Örebro lineup upside down in terms of the minutes on ice, because obviously they've been going after the penalty kill. So various players who you would have thought would have had more time on the ice haven't done so far. Some players have been somewhat overworked in that first period. So it may still come back and bite Örebro. But as things stand, they weathered the storm in the first period. And although they've still not really created all that much, didn't create all that much in the first period, and that's been a problem for them. They are at least in it. They're in it, and if you're in it, you can win it. So there we are. The coverage I'm watching is from Home of Hockey, and it does have English language commentary on it, so I can't bring that audio through, but I do have some fake crowd noise that I will just loop in the background a little bit. There we go, something like that. So it just puts a bit of something in the background for you. And I will enjoy watching the game. If you're watching live, you can join in on the chat. Let me have a quick hello on the chat thing. There we go. The chat is indeed working, which is good. And yeah, we'll see how the game goes. Still 0-0? Yes, it is. Yes. Surprisingly in some ways, because Örebro have been... Well, they spent almost half of that first period on a penalty kill. So it may come back and bite them at some point. But yeah, they've kept in it at least, and I think that's the main thing for them at the moment. I think you do have to consider Luleå as being the favourites. Home ice, they were the better team over the regular season too, so you would expect them to go on and win it. But so long as Örebro can stick in it, then the pressure just starts building on Luleå. We know it's not been the happiest of seasons in Luleå in terms of the Mario Kemper situation, the banner about the GM from the fans. The fans were really unhappy. Then you had the incredible story of almost a chance for Luleå. Incredible story of, I think it was 8 Luleå players who were in dispute with the team because of pension payments or something, some financial dispute anyway. So yeah, it's not been the happiest of camps this season, and certainly there's some discontent among fans about how the season has gone. They were expecting to be at least a top 6 team, maybe even top 4 team, I think, from most people's look at things. So they can rescue the season with a decent run in the playoffs, of course, but they've got to get through to make it happen. Now we're seeing on the bench here, Linus Arneström has got an ice pack on his arm, the Örebro player. I think he was the one who took a shot to his... blocked a shot just a moment ago, and he's in quite a bit of pain, but it's more of an impact injury than something that should keep him out for any time, you would hope. But there we go. We will see. Luleå almost having an opportunity there, but gets pushed aside. So we're about 4.5 minutes into the second period here, and we'll keep on top of things as they happen. You can see, oops, wrong way. There. Mirrored image. Next SHL game comes on Wednesday. Oskarshamn and HV71. Oh, shot on net for Luleå, but pushed to one side by Jonas Arntzen. Yes, HV against Oskarshamn in the relegation series. Best of 7, that's tied 1 apiece. Oskarshamn winning the first game at Husqvarna Gardens. But HV bounced back yesterday, indeed, Sunday, to level it up 1-1. So that's the next series. We'll be watching that tomorrow. It's another shot that gets deflected wide. So Luleå very much on top, as they were in the first period. It's icing against Örebro. It's difficult for Örebro, really, because they have had a bit of a topsy-turvy start to the game. We've got to try and get some players now back out on the ice a bit more, because they haven't had so much ice time as you would have expected them to have because of all of the penalty killing. And it was the issue, I mean, to an extent it was the issue right at the end of the season. Outside of the top line, they were struggling to create good opportunities and struggling to score goals. That caught them out in the last game on Saturday when they were blanked by Luleå. Örebro coming through. Shot goes wide. Breakaway chance, but he was out wide. I didn't see who it was. But yeah, Örebro are struggling to create all that much. And so long as they keep it close, well, you know, they've got players like Hannes Bjornen and Jonathan Dekari-Murky and players like that who can create something out of nothing and can score. But they need to keep it close, because you can't really see Örebro going and scoring 3 or 4. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but here's a shot. Dekari-Murky with a shot on net. Fairly comfortable save for Lassinantti, but a bit more intent from Örebro, which is definitely needed from them. Right, I'm going to see if I can quickly create another header to replace the one that I was trying to tell you it was Tuesday when it's not. Let me see. They were coming forward. Potential chance. Save. Brendan Shinniman with the opportunity. Perhaps could have taken the puck a little further there, but he put a good wrist shot on net. But Jonas Arntzen was able to deal with that fairly comfortably. But that makes it 15 shots on target for Luleå, just the 5 for Örebro. It does come a point when the other team is so far on top that you would think the pressure has to tell. But it doesn't always work like that. Okay. Just about 7 minutes into this one now, in the second period. Okay, that should do us. Righty. Hopefully that's going to work. Hey, there we go. SHL playoffs, that'll do us. Right, yeah, there is some concern for an Örebro player there. He's still getting treatment. I think it was Linus Arnesson, actually. Sold out crowd on hand, of course. And they are expecting their team to come through and win this one. And win it, you would think, fairly comfortably. It's just Örebro have been in a odd run of form, really. They've been struggling to score goals, and they got the chance in front for Luleå. Who was that? I think that was Isak Hedqvist, I think. Yes, it was. And now there's another shot on target. Look, Arnsson has to push wide. Luleå are really knocking on the door here. As Örebro now try to come forward through Oliver Eklund, but that gets taken past. So that's going to be icing against Luleå. That perhaps may be the way forward for Örebro, that they know Luleå are going to be on top, and that their opportunity is going to be a breakaway. Trying to get something, a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2. Ooh, Hedqvist's shot. I think give credit, we'll see in another replay. Yeah, give credit to Arnsson. He did get a little touch on it, but then it flicked against the post. So very close. Isak Hedqvist was there for putting Luleå on top. But it remains scoreless. Lekkerimäki now shooting from wide. Ooh, pylon around, look at net. Here we go. That top line, I wouldn't say it's quite top line or nothing for Örebro, but they certainly have struggled to get the other three lines working at all so far in this playoff series, albeit it's only been 2 and a bit games. But Lekkerimäki there getting the puck on the right wing, looking, and puts a good shot on net. Lassinantti makes the save and uses his stick to pull it in, but then there's a bit of pushing and shoving between the players, and there we go. So decent chance there, at least for Lekkerimäki. Put some pucks on net. I think is definitely it's always a good approach to take, but especially for Örebro at the moment. They're not getting much going here, so let's see. It's still the top line out there. Lekkerimäki and Danik Martel flanking Hannes Bjornen. They've gone off now, or hope to. Luleå will have it now. Nice move at the blue line. Jesper Sellgren trying to make something happen, but unable to get the puck through. And there's a Luleå player on the ice, but no penalty on the play. And here comes Lekkerimäki again on the right wing. He has to turn back. No support. Puts one on net. Ooh, that almost caused some trouble. Oskari Laaksonen, goal scorer in the first game, wasn't he? He got his stick on the shot from Lekkerimäki and almost deflected it into his own net. He was fortunate there. But there we are. So we're into 10 minutes gone in the second period. So halfway through the game, scoreless. Now, here we go. Ludvig Arnesson. No. Lassinantti with another save, and now there's a shot. Goes wide, but finally, a bit of concerted pressure from Örebro on the Luleå net. Saying it earlier, but there comes a point where if you're not posing any threat on the opposition, they can just start taking liberties, basically. So you've got to push them back. And Örebro have done that the last couple of minutes. I think it's the same old story you often find with teams where they're under pressure. you're not going to turn things around straight away. One good shift, then another good shift, then another good shift. And that's what they've done. In fairness to him, it was a good chance there. That was Samuel Johansson. Yeah, Örebro player. Getting a good shot on net that Lassananti was able to deal with. But again, let's get some shots on net, create some trouble, and see what we can do. That's got to be the message for Örebro as we hit the power break. And the kids come on to scrape up the ice around the goals. Just going to have a quick look around at the Hockey Allsvenskan scores. I know Djurgården were up in their game, and Östersunds were leading as well. Okay, just saying that Västervik have just equalised against Östersund. Västervik had 3 players, maybe 4 players suspended for this one after the previous game. So Östersund did go up 1-0, but Västervik have equalised. Ooh, another chance for Örebro. So they've started pushing back here. Good to see from a neutral point of view. Milton Uskarsson with that chance. Hockey Allsvenskan, so yes, Djurgården are up 2-0 on Björklöven in the second period. Let's see, both goals coming in the first period by the look of it. Yes, 1 minute 44 in the first period. Edvin Harmeland. And then not much more than a minute later, Axel Andersson doubled Djurgården's lead. And the other game, Södertälje against Karlskoga, is goalless. So there we are. Plenty of hockey going on in Sweden tonight. .46 to go in the second period. Face off down the Luleå end. But they win it and they just have it behind their own net. So a bit of control, and they'll want that actually here. Örebro have just been pushing back over the past 3 or 4 minutes, so they just want to get back on top of this. Although Örebro doing a really good job in the Luleå zone on the forecheck, just pushing them back. They finally get out. Luleå into the zone, but come back out again, so that's going to be icing, yes. So we'll be down the Örebro end and we resume the TV4 coverage, just showing the Luleå fans. Scarves aloft, flags are waving. There's a young Luleå fan with ear defenders on, presumably watching Peppa Pig on that mobile phone. It happens. Eight minutes to go in the second period. Örebro able to, well, I was about to say Örebro able to get it clear, but no. Luleå fight again. It's down on the boards in the corner. Pushing it across. Opportunity to get one on net, and they do. Archen is able to take that cleanly on the shot by Jesper Sellgren. Luleå coach Thomas Berglund pacing up and down. New Gordon have just gone up 3-0 on Bjorklöven. First game of that series, I believe. Let's see what Luleå can do now. Jack Conley coming forward. Scored a couple of goals in the last game. But no, he gets robbed of it. And now Örebro come back down the other end. Ooh, almost too many men on the ice there for Örebro. And are they going to give it? The officials have called it. Hannes Bjornanen is speaking to the officials now. They're not very happy about it. Just watching a replay. It was a messy change, that's for sure. Looks like they are giving a power play for it. And that's a shocker for Örebro. They can't keep giving away penalties, especially a cheap one like that. Too many men on the ice. 7 minutes to go in the second period. Luleå are now on, I believe it's the fourth penalty? Fourth or fifth? Luleå's power play was mid-ranking during the regular season. 24.1%, that was 7th best in the SHL. Örebro's penalty kill was 11th, so 4th from bottom. They've been good so far in this game, but how many more times can a penalty kill go back to the well? Pontus Andreasson trying to move it across. They're going to cause some trouble here. You do get the feeling this may be a turning point. Luleå settling the puck down. Fredrik Allard on it. Pushes it back to Pontus Andreasson. And now they're trying to build something. Trying to work an opportunity. Shot on net. It comes quickly. Ooh. Arntzen wasn't able to grab that one. And there was an Örebro player trying to push the Luleå player out of the way. They got away with that. But they come again. Luleå. Gustafsson sticks it on net. Pushed it wide. And now it's Fredrik Allard. Puts it back to Pontus Andreasson. Trying to weave some magic. Pushes it across. Fredrik Allard now trying to find someone. Goes round the board. Linus Omark. Back to Andreasson. Now it's back. Here it comes. Omark. Andreasson shot. Deflected wide. Doesn't get through. And another one. Only 40 seconds to go now on the power play. Pontus Andreasson drops it back. No. Oh, almost fell for Omark. And it didn't. Just went behind him after a deflection and he wasn't able to corral it as quickly as they'd liked. So Örebro living dangerously, but they're almost there. 20 seconds to go on this penalty kill. That's another shot on target, but it's blocked. Örebro can dump it down the other end of the ice and make a change with 15 seconds to go. Really, really strong effort by Örebro. You have to give them credit there. They keep stupidly giving away penalties, but they're coming up trumps when it comes to shutting it down. And that's got to be frustrating for Luleå. More chances for them to take advantage and get a lead in this game, and they've been unable to take it. So we're into the final 5 minutes of the second period now. Luleå still have it, and they're in the Örebro zone, so they're trying to double up. A shot on net. Arntzen pushes it wide. Comes out of the zone now. Now it's Luleå back on top. But they've just been called offside there, which was a sloppy one for them. But there we are. That Luleå power play. Linus Omark, Pontus Andreasson. They had opportunities. That was 43. Oscar Eklund trying to get on top. He was the one in front of the net when the Andreasson shot came through. There was a rebound for him, but it just didn't fall his way. That's 4 minutes 30 to go. Luleå now back in the Örebro zone. Ooh, almost came out in front. They're living dangerously, Örebro here. It's 21 shots on target for Luleå, 7 for Örebro. So we are 3.5 minutes to go in this period as the referee whistles play dead. I focus in on Adam Brodecki, a Luleå player, on his third club of the season after Växjö and Frölunda. He seems to have fitted in quite well with Luleå. I was reading something a couple of days ago to suggest that unlikely to come back to Luleå next season. But as a later season replacement, someone coming in, filling a role, particularly lower down the lineup, he's done a decent job for them. Ooh, coming together, no call on that play. But Luleå were in there again. Ooh, a bit sloppy, but they've recovered the puck, so they've kept it in. Can Luleå create another opportunity? Chance in front, almost there for Brodecki. That was dangerous. Oscar Eklund had the first opportunity, got a shot on net. Brodecki was right there waiting for some scraps off the table. But Marchun was very good in keeping the puck together. Ooh, that's another player who's gone off the ice. Luleå's Olli Liku-Petteri was hit by a shot, was in quite a bit of pain, went straight down the tunnel. So we'll see if he comes back onto the ice. Only 2.5 minutes to go to the end of the period, so may be able to do without him for the rest of this period. And ooh, pushing and shoving. A little bit of aggression coming out from both teams here. Luleå fans all on their feet, trying to encourage their team. Would be a big moment if they could score in the next 2.5 minutes for either team. It would change the complexion of the team talk in between the second and third periods. But now it's Örebro who are working it. Christopher Mestermerki, nice little bit of play by him, lays it off. Puck came across, Rasmus Rissanen trying to feed it across, but unable to find a player. That goes up and over. Oh, Mafios has scored for Södertälje in their game against Karlskoga. So Södertälje take the lead. And Djurgården are now gone up 4-0 on Björklöven. Brodin with the goal, 33 minutes into that one. So Djurgården in a handy position there in their first game. The Stockholm club trying to get back to the Swedish Hockey League. Ooh, now there's a whistle and there's a bit more pushing and shoving. Ooh, there's a Luleå player on the floor. I think it's Jesper Sellgren. Yes, it is. And it's Melvin Fernström, 18-year-old, just turned 18, who's been pushed about. Is he going to go into the penalty box? Yes, he is. Oh, dear. Örebro, what are you doing? Concede another penalty. We're now seeing the replay. So it was a wrestling match down the boards. Sellgren was doing as much as anyone. Ooh. And then Fernström has dumped him on his head in a bit of a power slam. Sellgren's walking down the tunnel. So 1 minute 11 to go, but the officials now are watching this back, watching the replay, seeing he's clearly going to get a minor penalty for possibly interference or roughing. Nicholas Eriksson is talking to the officials. The Örebro head coach trying to speak out for his player. It's a difficult one because it was all started by Sellgren. I'd be surprised if he gets more than just a minor penalty for that. It didn't look great, but it was more a coming together and then he pushed him down. But okay, we're now going to see. So the officials putting their helmets back on, having looked at the video. And we shall see what they say. I think they'll just stick with the original decision, but we'll see. Wow, they've just kicked him out of the game. If they kicked him out, they've kicked him out of the game. That is incredible. I guess they're ultimately calling it dangerous because of the way he dumps. Sellgren ultimately was dumped on his back of his head and on his neck on the ice. Could have been dangerous, no question about that, but it feels a bit harsh, that to me. I think Sellgren was as much the aggressor as Fernström. But that's not the way the referees have called it. So, more trouble for Örebro. It's goalless, but they've been on a penalty kill for quite a bit of the game, and they're now going to go on it again here. And Fernström is done for the night, so he's got an early bath. Five-minute penalty, of course. On a 5 game, Örebro have just killing themselves. Well, job number one, they've got 1 minute 10 to go in this period. So, almost for Luleå. No, grabbed Arntzen. First thing Örebro have got to do, let's see it through. They'll say, let's see it through to the end of this period. 1 minute 10 to go. Break it up into chunks. Okay, 1 minute to go. Luleå have won the draw. So here they go. Shot on target, saved and held by Arntzen. He is going to be a busy boy. You suspect he's been busy already. But it's only going to keep on coming his way. It's Marcus Hardegård on the power play for Luleå in this one at the moment. Johanni Tyrväinen wins the draw. Oh, it comes to Tyrväinen. Drops it back. Unable to make it happen. Laxonen giving it across to Hardigård, and it comes back in. Chance, no. Goes across the crease. Tyrväinen has it, and he pushes it along. Laxonen. Hardigård, whiffs on a shot. Back to Tyrväinen. 20 seconds to go in the period. Shot on net. Deflected. I thought it was going in, but it's gone behind a goal. Big opportunity for Luleå there. But they kept the puck alive. Kept it in the zone. This penalty kill must be out on its feet. Hardigård whips it back. Hits one of the Örebro players. And that is going to do it for the second period. Wow. So, still goalless through 40 minutes. But Örebro are really putting themselves up against it, taking all of these penalties. I still think Fernström was a little harshly done by to get a 5 in game for that. Maybe it was dangerous the way Solgren came down on the back of his head. So if they're saying he got his leg underneath Solgren and tipped him up and over in a dangerous fashion, I can kind of understand that. But Nicholas Eriksson, the Örebro head coach, is waiting patiently on the bench, waiting for the referees to come across. There's a couple of players speaking to the referees as well. They're not very happy about the fact that that was called as a 5 in game. But that's where we are. So it's goalless at this point. Luleå have to take advantage early in the third period. On the power play again, they can draw up a few plays during the intermission. And they've got to take advantage, because otherwise you keep getting all of these opportunities on the power play. If you keep letting them go, well, you're kind of then pushing the momentum back to Örebro. And I said earlier on, Örebro want to keep this game close. They're not going to win it 4-3. They're not going to win it 5-2. They need to keep it close. If they can lock it down in these first 4 minutes of the third period, and keep it close, they're still in with a shout. Luleå should go and win this. They should push home the advantage early in the third period and go and take it, but they've got to get it done. And so far, for all they have had opportunities, I wouldn't say Arntzen has had to make any real superstar saves or anything like that. He's been busy, but all relatively comfortable, and that's got to be the message going out from Thomas Berglund to his players. Get people in front of net, make it difficult for Arntzen to get a good sight of the puck, get people in front, look for those rebounds, puck on net, look for rebounds and get ahead. I do feel if Luleå can get ahead, I don't see Örebro coming back. But if Örebro can keep it close, then they've got a chance with the attacking talent they have in their team. Right, there we are. So I'm going to take a 6 or 7 minute break or so during this intermission, go and get another drink, and then we will be back for the third period. Would it go to overtime? It could do. It could do. You wouldn't put it past these two teams. It's been closely fought so far. Goalless through the first 40 minutes. But someone is going to have joy in getting through to the quarterfinals. The other team is going to see their season end within the next, 35 minutes or so. Anyway, yes, I shall be back in about 6 or 7 minutes' time. I'll put the whole screen up with a counter. Let's do that now, so I'll go off the screen. There we go. So about 13 minutes or so to go. So I'll be back about 5 minutes before the intermission comes to an end. And we'll have a chat about how the game's been going and look ahead to the third and final period. Hello, welcome back to the live stream. It is almost time for the teams to come back out on the ice. Just seeing the camera from the venue. Not quite out there just yet, but we're just a couple of minutes away from the teams returning. Luleå and Örebro, potentially the final 20 minutes of Örebro's season or the final 20 minutes of Luleå's. We shall see. Let's have a quick look at some of the stats. Let's have a look at live stats. So 25 shots on goal for Luleå, only 7 for Örebro. It has been tough times for them. But of course, the key is 25 minutes in terms of, where are we? Power play and penalty kills. So we're in a bit of trouble. Örebro in terms of trying to keep things going. The lights are flashing and they keep Norrbotten Arena. The players are coming back on the ice. So getting ready for the third period. Before we do that, just have a quick look at the week ahead. So here we are. Righty. So the main thing to note is that there is some interest in this game for Rögle, the other team that won through from the round of 16 after knocking out Team Raw. Because which of the two teams gets through in this tie determines the matchups for the quarterfinals. So Färjestad as the winners of the regular season league table, they will face the lowest ranked team. And then Växjö, who finished second, will face the next team. So if Örebro win, then Örebro will be facing Färjestad in the quarterfinals, and Rögle will face Växjö. But if Luleå win, then Luleå will face Växjö, and Rögle will face Färjestad. So we'll see which way that one goes. They will start on Thursday, so it's a quick turnaround for whichever team gets through from this game. So Thursday, Färjestad against the team, Växjö against the team. At the moment, you suspect more likely to be Luleå getting through. So they would face Växjö, Rögle facing Färjestad, but we shall see. And then on the Friday, we know these matchups, they're set in stone. It's Skellefteå against Linköping and Frölunda against Leksand. So some good matchups there. And of course, in the relegation series, one apiece. Oskarshamn won the opener 4-2. Hårvik came back and won the second one 4-0. So that is to Wednesday night, 7:30 local time, 6:30 here in the UK. Oskarshamn against Hårvik at the BG Hockey Centre. But never mind the future. What matters is what's happening right now. And it is indeed the third period. So 3 minutes 30 to go on the 5-on-4 for Luleå. You really do feel like this is going to be very important. Luleå have to find a way to score here. It's not absolutely vital that they do, but it's just such a blow if they have yet another power play and still can't take advantage. This is their time. They must be coming out in this third period thinking, we come out here, we've got 3.5 minutes to go on a penalty. We've got to take the lead here. We've got to take this opportunity. Let's see what they can do. They've been, Örebro have done a good job of killing it down their side, just tying up the puck on the boards. But Luleå have got it back now. There's a shot on net. Not sure if it got through to Arntzen or whether it deflected wide, but it went wide one way or the other. So Örebro unable to leave the zone, and Fredrik Allard has a shot, gets blocked away. Pontus Andreasen pushing it round the corner, and they're coming again. Luleå. So much pressure on this Örebro penalty kill unit. They've not been able to get off the ice so far. On the ice for nearly 2 minutes here. That's another shot that goes wide, or gets deflected wide, sorry. Tie it up in the corner again. Gustafsson has an opportunity but isn't able to get it on net. And finally Örebro were able to get it out of the zone. Most of their team will be able to change. It looks like all of them will change in the end. Meanwhile, in Hockeyallsvenska playoffs, Karlskoga have equalised against Södertälje. So that's 1-1. Just 1 minute 18 into the third period. 1 minute 30 to go on the power play. Luleå are coming again. Setting something up, or trying to at least. Oskari Laaksonen has it on the blue line. He's trying to find a pass, but it goes through. Comes back out. It gets handled by Marcus Hardegård. And now they're back on it. Behind the goal. Now they're going out wide. That puck comes in. It's just a tame wrist shot from Laaksonen. That was easily caught by Jonas Arntzen. It was a good save. We've just seen a replay. Good save in there by Arntzen, to be fair. Shot by Jesper Sellgren, who is fine, it looks like, after the incident with Melvin Fernström that resulted in the Örebro player getting a 5 in game. 1 minute to go now on the power play. Boy, is this a big minute for Örebro, and they've got the puck. They're just going to wind it down the zone, get it into the Luleå zone. Oh, that's a bit sloppy. They had an opportunity. Oh, good fighting, actually. Good fighting. That was William Wiegman, I think. Yes, it is. Tied it up, but they've nicked the puck off him, so now Luleå are back in the Örebro zone. 40 seconds to go on a power play. They're not able to do anything with it, and Örebro are able just to dump it down the other end of the ice. 30 seconds to go. What a huge penalty kill this will be for Örebro. You still have to be concerned as to what it's taken out of them to keep killing these penalties. But now Luleå are coming through. Is this going to be the chance? No. Linus Omark couldn't get it away. Now there's another shot. Gets deflected wide. They're pushing, but no, they can't find a pass. Örebro going to be able to clear the zone, and that is it for the power play. So Örebro yet again killing off another penalty. A 5-minute major they've just killed off. What a huge opportunity missed for Luleå. Linus Umark looks to the skies, looks to the video board in frustration as he comes off the ice. So many opportunities for Luleå. Power play after power play. But there we are. Credit to Örebro. They have fought like mad to keep in this game. And they are. They are in the game. They've had only 7 shots on target to Luleå's 27, but they are still in this game. It is goalless. They are still in with a shot. And they've got the top line out there now. Lakari Murky is trying to weave some magic. We know what he's capable of, the young Swede. Be interesting to see what happens to him next season if he goes to the AHL. Vancouver prospect. There's a shot down the end of the ice, and it's just pushed aside by Luleå's goalie. That's an anti, but Örebro now starting to come at them. Lovely spin move on the blue line. Shot deflected wide. That was great from Rasmus Rissanen. Brilliant little spin move to get away from the marker and then put a shot. Trying to put a shot on net, but it was well blocked. Good little play there by that line from Örebro. Exactly what you want to do after killing off a penalty. Get the puck down the other end of the ice and cause some problems for the opposition, and that's what they've done. 5 minutes gone in the third period then. Still goalless. Who is going to break the deadlock? Maybe Jack Connolly is coming through, lays it off. Is this a chance? And it's... Oh, is it in? I thought it was in, but it's not. They've kept it out. Brilliant opportunity, but they were unable to take it. And now there's another chance at the back stick. Brendan Shinahan, I think it was, trying to get on the end of it, was unable to get there. And now the referees have called it that it went offside. Wow, big opportunity there. Jack Connolly, second line, scored 2 goals in the last game. He went wide on the right, came in, laid it off to the centre of the ice. Oh, I have no idea how that didn't go in. It was Jesper Sellgren, the defenseman, who came up on the backhand, flicks it, and oh, you're just waiting for the net to bulge, honestly. But it somehow just trickles wide. And Örebro live to fight another day. That's icing by Örebro there, just causing themselves so many problems. Putting themselves under pressure again and again, whether that's taking penalties or ice in the puck. Luleå pushing again. Shot on net, gets blocked on the way through. Several players flailing around on the ice. They're now back up. Oh, they've waved off for the ice in there, so that's a bit of luck. Östersund have taken a 2-1 lead away to Västervik in the relegation playoff in the Hockeyallsvenskan, so an important goal there early in the third period for Östersund. They are 2-1 down, I think, in the series, so they desperately need to get back in that one. Comes a point where you think Luleå are going to get frustrated and maybe try and overcommit. I think that's what Örebro will be hoping for. They're not really getting much opportunity to cause too many problems for Joel Lassinantti in the Luleå net, although they've got an opportunity here. Ludvig Larsson turned it round, but puck's come out of the zone. In fact, goes all the way back to the Örebro goalie. So yeah, they're just not able to create anything. They've had a couple of flourishes here and there during the game, but really no big chances for Örebro. And having been shut out in the last game, that is going to be a concern. But here come Örebro. Ooh, almost there. Good little bit of play. There is a penalty on the play, so it's Örebro who are going on the power play. Nice little opportunity. I think that was Svante Huardin, was it? No, it was Robin Norell, actually, the defenseman. But it's Fredrik Allard, the Luleå defender, who is going in the box. So this is an opportunity now. Oh, well, that's stupid by Fredrik Allard. Milton Oskarsson was in front of the crease. Allard sort of held his stick between his arm and his side and just didn't let go of it as Oskarsson was moving back. So the puck So the stick came out and Örebro go on a power play. 12 minutes to go. Here we go. Chance. No. Robert Leno trying to create something. Now we know from the point of view of the regular season, Örebro going on a power play didn't mean a lot because they were the worst power play in the SHL. Just, what was it, 15.2% of opportunities they took. But that doesn't matter. What matters if they can take one here, and they've held their zone nicely so they can start putting some pressure on Luleå. They've got a good little setup now on the blue line. Samuel Johansson, Johansson, I think it is pronounced with him. Here he is, and it goes across. Philip Berglund trying to find a teammate, and he does, and they're just calmly working it around, making the Luleå players move. Trying to tire them out a bit. Lovely little tic-tac-toe there. Opportunity. Oh, didn't quite get the shot through. Good worked opportunity there. Hannes Bjornen trying to find his way through. Jonathan Lekkeri-Murky was there. Couldn't get a shot through the Luleå defence. Good defence by Luleå. But well done, Örebro. They've kept it in the zone. They've been in the zone pretty much all this power play so far. 1 minute 20 of it gone. Just coming down to 30 seconds actually. Örebro have had it pretty much wholly in the Luleå zone all of this, but they've not been able to get a really good opportunity on net. And there was a shot from the blue line. Samuel Johansson. Puck gets deflected up and over into the netting. Ooh, fair play to the defender there. I think that was Pontus Huelin, I think. Got his hand in the way of the puck to deflect it over. Okay, 25 seconds on the power play. Örebro pushing again. Robert Leno puts it back to the blue line. Back to Robert Leno. There's a Luleå player slipped over. Maybe that's an opportunity. Shot comes in. Ooh, almost deflected in. Took a deflection on the way through. The shot was by Johansson. It took a deflection, but it went just wide of the post. So that is the power play over. But some decent work by Örebro. And now straight after the power play, they've come in. Good shot, but it deflects up and into the netting. So that blows the whistle. 9 minutes 50 to go in this one. I suspect this is the power break, and it is. Whew. So, which way is this one going to go? It does suit Örebro that the game has gone this way. They wouldn't have drawn it up to have to be on a penalty call quite so much, but 0-0. And they're still in this. They could still win this. It would be a bit of a smash and grab, bearing in mind how much of the play that Luleå have had. But that doesn't matter one bit. They can park the bus all they like. Can Örebro? If they can get a goal and hold on, they go through. You don't get any extra points for style. Nine minutes 50 to go. Dropping the puck, that's the power break over, so we're going for it from here. Örebro have it behind the Luleå net. Can they create something? Oh, nice little feed in front. Didn't come there. Shot on net. Oh, scramble in front. Almost. Good shot from the blue line. Örebro had players around the crease. Didn't quite fall for them, but that's dangerous. And now Pontus Andreasson. Whoa! He's been hacked down. Big opportunity. That's a penalty shot for Pontus Andreasson. Oh, what a moment in this game. What a moment. 9 minutes 25 to go. Pontus Andreasson was able to go through on the breakaway. Sloppy play from Örebro. They were attacking, and it was actually a shot that got well saved, in fairness. Joel Lassinantti doing a good job in the Örebro net. But a puck came clear. Pontus Andreasson got in front of his man. Got in front of Elias Ekström. And Ekström had no choice but to take him down. So It is a penalty shot. 9 minutes 25. It is Marcus Hardegård who is taking the penalty shot. Kinney comes, and it is saved. Wow. Jonas Arntzon saves the penalty shot, and it continues to be goalless. Hardegård slow coming in. Nothing too fancy. Ooh, did he save it or was it off the post? No, great save. Great save with the right pad. Brilliant save. And it may have flicked the post as it went through. I'm sure I heard something. But there we are. So, Elias Ekström breathes a sigh of relief on the bench for Örebro. Didn't really have a lot of choice but to take the foul there and bring down Pontus Andreasen because he was through. And in that opportunity, there was a man around him too. That would have been a more dangerous opportunity than a penalty shot. It's obviously so different. You think of penalties in football, soccer, the advantage is firmly in favour of the person taking a penalty, but it's not really the case with penalty shots in hockey. As there's a Örebro fan with an A's hat on. Oakland A's. Never Vegas. Whew. Here we are. So 30 shots on net for Luleå, just 10 for Örebro. 9 minutes to go, but it is goalless. It is deadlocked. Örebro dump it in. Ludvig Larsson sticking it in there. He's done a good job there just to keep it back. Puts it back to the blue line. They dump it back in again. Not quite setting anything up, but a bit of decent play, and then just thrown out so that Luleå can go on a change. But Leno, almost found Jonathan Lekkeri-Murkey there. That could have been dangerous. Leno now goes off the ice. Top line is out there for Örebro, Hannes Bjornen, Danik Martel, and Jonathan Lekkeri-Murkey. Oh, giveaway in the Örebro side, but Luleå were unable to take advantage. Puck just rolled away from them. That could have been dangerous for Örebro, but they've been able to weather that storm. I think it was David Lilja who had the puck on his stick for Luleå, but unable to corral it. Now it's Örebro trying to lay siege in the Luleå zone, but really able to create anything. Good work on the forecheck, but Luleå were able to ride that and bring it out. Luleå are now coming forward. Shot on net. Einar Emanuelsson with a wrist shot that Arntzon is able to push to one side. 7.5 minutes to go now. Couldn't be tighter. Series 1 apiece. You can see there. There. It was there. Loser goes home. Who is it going to be? Is it going to go to overtime? Is it going to go to penalties? Who knows? 7 minutes to go. Arntzon covers up the puck, so referee whistles the play down. There's an opportunity here for the top line for Örebro. Jonathan Lekkeri-Murkey, good shot on net. And there was I think it was Danik Martel. Yes, it was. Right in front of the goal. Well marshalled, in fact, by Marcus Hardegård. Six minutes 40 to go. Now it's Örebro with a bit of pressure in the Luleå zone. Robert Leno working it round, throwing it on there, trying to find a deflection. Almost did it. Was ping-ponging about in front of the crease. Luleå were able to get it clear, and now both teams go on a change. Wissenen dumps it in. Ludwig Larsson tries to... Ooh, chance for Örebro. It was a nice little layoff by Larsson, and there was a player, I think it was William Fiekman, who had the opportunity in front. Shut down. But here come Örebro. Jonathan Lekeri-Murky lays it off. Puck comes out the zone now. As both teams go on a change, it is tight. And, ooh, I suddenly looked and thought, well, there's no one in net for Örebro. But Örebro have a penalty. So it's delayed penalty. Luleå will touch it up. 5:27 to go in the third period. And it looks like it's Marcus Hardegård who's going to be put into the box. Tripping call. Yes, it is. Marcus Hardegård in the penalty box for tripping. So big opportunity for Örebro to take a lead. There was an opportunity just there. Nice play for Ludwig Larsson. And it was William Fiekman who had the opportunity in front, digging away at it. Marcus Hardegård cleared him out in the end. Albeit, ultimately, that's what they're calling as the trip. Now, Thomas Berglund is not very happy about it, the coach, but I don't think there's too much you can argue with that. Örebro, unsurprisingly, are taking a timeout here, so they are working out a plan on what they're going to do on this power play. So it's Robert Leino, 24, Hannes Bjornanen, Lekeri-Murky, of course, presumably Danik Martel. We know Samuel Johansson is the defender on the power play. But here we go. They've just come back and are getting ready. Here is their opportunity. 5 minutes 27 to go. Oops. Power play has not been good for Örebro throughout the regular season. Worst in the SHL. But now is the time for it to come good for them. 5 minutes 27 to go. Scoreless in the third period. In the decider of this series, there's 2 minutes for Luleå to defend and kill the penalty. 2 minutes for Örebro to come through and maybe get themselves the winning goal. Good work from Luleå to push Örebro back to stop them getting into the zone, although Örebro now have controlled it and are now in the zone, so now they can start controlling the puck and trying to set something up. Ooh, almost an opportunity there out wide. Philip Berglund had it, wasn't able to control it straight away, but they've got it back. Now it's Johansson pushing it back. Berglund trying to see an opportunity. Jonathan Lekeri-Murky is there. Oh, it's a poor little bit of play by him. He's giving it away cheaply. And now Luleå can dump it in. Just bring it up the ice. Ooh, that was almost a penalty. Awkward fall on the boards, but it's come clear. But now Örebro are giving it away. So with first minute of the power play has gone. 52 seconds left, in fact. It was Turuvainen who was involved there, although in fairness to him, Johansson had already kind of slipped over before he got there, so I'm not sure there was a lot that he could do. Right then. Is this it? 4 minutes 19 to go in the third period. It's goalless. 52 seconds to go on the power play for Örebro. They've been under pressure most of the game, giving away penalty after penalty. They've now got a power play of their own. It's been a poor power play for them for all season long, really. But they just need one goal here. That could be enough to win this for them. And here they come. Larson brings it in. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Örebro trying to set something up. Danik Martel has it on the left. Puts it back to the blue line. Chance in front. No, Ludwig Larsson unable to find a pass. Or unable to find a teammate on it anyway. And Luleå were able to clear it. 15 seconds to go on the power play. One more opportunity perhaps. Ludwig Larsson dumps it in. Gets flicked out. Down the other end of the ice. And that is going to do it for the Örebro power play. So there we are. Örebro had the opportunity, really didn't create anything on that power play. Yet again, very disappointing for them considering they used their timeout and drew up a play. Just couldn't create anything. So there we are. Ooh. Puck comes clear for Örebro. Shot on net. Well held by Lassinantti. That was Christopher Mastermerky with a wrist shot. 3 minutes free to go. Which way is this going to go? Is there going to be a goal in regulation time? Örebro have it on the right wing. Jonathan Lekari-Murky has it now. He's the danger man you suspect for Örebro. Him and Hannes Bjornanen perhaps. But Luleå were able to get it out the zone and that pushes the top line off the ice again for Örebro. So no opportunities there. Luleå were pushing Örebro back. Örebro have the puck in their own zone. Now they're coming through and dump it in. Ludwig Larsson pushing it through. Two minutes to go then. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Now it's Luleå coming forward. Nice little spin move by Nikola Pasic. Ooh, opportunity for Luleå, just goes wide. Jack Connolly tried to get on the end of a pass from Pasic, but he didn't get on the end of it. So, opportunity. Ooh, poor play from Luleå. Sloppy in their own zone. Almost gave the puck away in a dangerous position. Got away with that. That was 27, Oskari Larksonen. Puck rolled off his stick and almost fell for an Örebro player, but they've recovered. And now Luleå come through. We've got 80 seconds to go. Shot goes wide. Opportunity on the rebound. No. Good defending there from Örebro to stop a shot coming through. Good play. That was 37 Glenn Gustafsson. Crowd almost a little bit quiet at the moment. I think there's as much trepidation as there is excitement for going on and winning this. It's as much about not wanting to lose it now, but one of them's going to have to lose it. We're into the final 45 seconds. Örebro pushing, but no, Luleå are able to get the puck. Is there one more opportunity? 40 seconds to go now in regulation time. Is there going to be a late winner? Linus Ömark, he's there. Oh, almost an opportunity for Pontus Andreasson. You wouldn't put it past him on that line. They're the line who are most likely to do it for Luleå. Couldn't get on the end of it though, Pontus Andreasson. 20 seconds to go now. Top line is still out there for Luleå. Can they create one more chance? Ömark drops it in. Oh, almost an opportunity. Good play by Oscar Eklund, but now it comes the other way. Örebro, 10 seconds to go. Can they make something? Going to be a shot from the blue line for Örebro. Doesn't get through, blocked, and that is going to be it. 60 minutes of hockey, competitive playoff hockey, ends goalless. And that means we are going into a golden goal situation in the final game of this 3-game series. Örebro won at home in the first game. As you can see down there, Luleå then hit back on Saturday with a 3-0 win. Örebro unable to get on the score sheet again, but they've held Luleå off the scoreboard at this chance. Big, big, big chance for Pontus Andreas, and a great save, Jonas Arntzen. Big opportunity for them, but they weren't able to get it clear. So, there we are. Take a breath, everybody. 0-0, and we are in overtime. Or we are going to overtime anyway. There will be an intermission, of course. It's not your usual situation where it's a 5-minute overtime. So, wow. I'm not sure how long intermission. Is it going to be the full 15 minutes or so? I suspect it will do. Let's get that back up. The ice crew are out in the arena, so we will take a break. This is getting tense, and I don't even support either of these teams, so imagine what the fans are going through right now. We will take a little break for 5 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. We'll see how it's going, but we'll be back for the overtime period. Drama at its best in Örebro, or in Luleå, sorry. Luleå 0, Örebro 0. Who is going to win it? One of them has to make the difference. Is it going to be a great piece of skill? Is it going to be a mistake? We'll find out later on. Okay, I'm going to take a little break and we'll be back in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes or so. We'll see how long it's going to be before they come back on the ice. And then we'll be back on the live stream. Okay. The teams are coming back out on the ice. Not sure what's going on with my stream at the moment, but... Oh, there we go. We are back working. That's good. Whew. Well, which way do you think this one is going to go? Are Luleå going to win it at home? Or are Örebro going to cause a bit of an upset? They've been second best, given away lots of penalties, but they've kept in it. And now it's all going to come down to overtime. We're just talking about the power play so far for Örebro. Örebro have been on penalty kill for a good 15 minutes or so during this game. Maybe that's going to catch up with them, messing about with their lines, a lot of penalty killing. You've got to think Luleå will try and take advantage of that, but so far they've not been able to. And so long as it stays like that, there's going to be some mounting frustration on behalf of Luleå. They've had their opportunities. But having said that, there were a couple of big opportunities right at the end of the 60 minutes, not least one for Pontus Andreasson. But other than that, there's not been too many difficult saves that Jonas Arnchin has had to make. So let's see where this one is going to end up. They are about to start off overtime. Place your bets, everyone. Which way is this one going to go? Too close to call. Let's see. Okay, they're about to drop the puck. So, 20-minute overtime period, of course. Next goal wins. It will be a golden goal, all right. Who is going to get it? Lekaramerki has an early opportunity. Ooh, good save. Joel Lassinantti with a good save. Lekaramerki, he's the man probably most likely for Örebro. It's a shot from out wide on the right wing. It's a long shot on net from Luleå. Comes to be dealt with, but it's the same old thing in this type of overtime period. You just want to... No shot on net is a bad option, basically. Luleå, well, hopefully for you. They're definitely... You've got to suspect that they should come through. Örebro have spent so much time on a penalty kill. You've got to think that's going to catch up with them at some point, but either that or you're ahead of me and they've already scored. We'll find out. Yeah, shot on there, well held by Jonas Arnsson. That's the 35th shot on target for Luleå. Örebro have only 13. Which team do I hope win? I don't really have a Swedish team. If I've got a team, I'm kind of regular, really. So I guess in that sense, I'd prefer Örebro to go through, because then Rögle would get Fekwa rather than Färjestad. But I don't think there's much to choose between them. Gordon's got Örebro. Ooh, chance in front from Luleå. Good save. It's going to be tight, this. Going to be tight. David Lilja now has a backhand shot on net for Luleå. Pushed to one side by Arntzen. Which way is this going to go? Not been a whistle yet. I think that's the way this is going to be. It's going to be back and forth, back and forth. Maybe an errant line change or a mistake somewhere along the line could be what decides it. You hope not. You hope it's a good piece of skill, and it's almost there for Luleå. Oh, a scramble in front. Good chance there. It was Oscar Eklund who tried to force the puck in. Jonas Arntzen was strong at his near post to keep it out. And it remains goalless, and we finally get a whistle nearly 3 minutes into overtime. An opportunity there for Luleå. The home fans are excited about that. They're cheering their team on. So, Luleå will win the face-off in the Örebro zone. Shot on net, pushed wide. Again, no bad shot on net at a time like this. Now it's going to be on the blue line. Luleå skating it around, trying to create an opening. Almost got in front for Brendan Schuneman. Wasn't quite able to get it. Now Örebro will clear. Oh, intercepted by Örebro. Almost an opportunity. Ooh. Anik Martel almost getting through there. Good defensive work to stop it. It's a sloppy pass initially from Luleå. Örebro able to bring it, but now Örebro in the zone and trying to create something down low. No, Luleå do a good job there to get on top of the puck and clear it. Just flip it up and out. Whistle on a play, so 4 minutes in to overtime. We still remain goalless. If Luleå will win, they will go on and play a best-of-7 game series against Fekba Lakers, starting on Thursday evening. If Örebro win, they will face Färjestad in a best-of-7. Rögle facing the other team, depending on which one goes through here. Maybe it's going to be Örebro. Robert Leno has it. Trying to create something. Goes around the net. Got a man on him. Fredrik Allard. Good defensive work from him, but it comes clear. Almost fell for Ludvig Larsson at the back post. Unlucky. Örebro now starting to push. Here they come again. William Fiekman has it. Dumps it off. Samuel Johansson has it on the blue line. Lovely little move. Oh, the puck rolls off his stick when he was about to hit it. Opportunity there. I think he saw there were players in front of him and was trying to use the screen. He was just holding onto it for another second. Meanwhile, in the Hockeyallsvenskan playoff, Karlskoga have taken a 2-1 lead. Or it looks like they've won it in overtime, in fact, against Södertälje. So Södertälje took a 1-0 lead in that. Karlskoga have won it. So good win for the lower ranked team in that one. But here come Luleå. Can they win it here? Shot on net. No. Up and over from Oscar Eklund. Seeing a replay now of the chance for Örebro. Almost fell for number 61, Ludvig Larsson, at the back post. Waiting for the puck to drop. Here we go. Someone breaks their right stick on the ice. Örebro tried to get it clear, but they're picked at the pocket picked in the neutral zone, and it gets dumped back into the Örebro zone. Jonas Arntzon plays it, and it comes out the zone. Ooh, almost fell for Örebro. Now they're going to get it on a second attempt. They dump it in. Opportunity. Oliver Eklund trying to go after it. It's the top line out there for Luleå. Pontus Andreasen trying to weave some magic. But can't get anything going, and they're able to clear the zone. So 6 minutes gone. And overtime, still no breakthrough. Now Örebro have it behind the Luleå net, but unable to keep it. And Luleå clear the zone. But that is going to be icing. So 13:36 left to go in this period of overtime. We'll see how long overtime goes. There's a small contingent of Örebro fans in the Kupnol Burton Arena. It's going to be icing again, so keep going backwards and forwards here, but still no breakthrough. Luleå win the puck. Now they're coming clear. Can I show the match? No, I can't, I'm afraid. May not last too much longer, by the way. This is going. Luleå having a shot on net. Just goes wide. No, sorry about that. I'm sure there's a stream out there somewhere. Ooh, Luleå now coming clear on the right. Berglund trying to make something happen. Shot. Oh, gets deflected wide. Almost there on a wraparound. No. Opportunity for Luleå. There was a scramble by the Örebro team. Trying to keep Luleå out. But now Luleå putting some pressure together. Shot. Scramble. No. Cleared. But held in at the blue line. Luleå now coming again. Ooh, almost an opportunity. Cross-eyes pass just eludes the player. I think that was Marcus. No, it was Isaac Hedqvist. But now Örebro coming the other way. Oh, good opportunity there. Oliver Eklund driving towards the net, but was well marshalled by Lassinantti. We're starting to see things open up a bit, though. That's what you expect at this part of the game. Puck shot by Jesper Sellgren deflects up and over. So there's a whistle on the play, but there was an opportunity. Olli Nikupeteri did a good job initially, but then sloppy pass of the puck, which gave number 73 Oliver Eklund an opportunity, went down on Lassinantti. But actually that was Fredrik Allard who came across. Good active stick by him just to poke check it away. Ooh, almost an opportunity. Oscar Eklund was sniffing around the net there. Now there's a foot race for Örebro. No, it comes back out. Ooh, that's sloppy by Luleå low. Top line out there for Örebro. Danik Martel pushing it through. Oh, Jonathan Lekkerimäki slipped over. Slipped. Might have had an opportunity to get the puck and get a shot away there. Showing the match. Google's your friend, I'm sure. Jack Connolly coming through, trying to find a way through, but closed down really well by Örebro. Coming up to 10 minutes gone. There's still no big chance, I would say, in overtime as yet. A couple of half chances, but nothing really desperate from either goaltender. But that's a giveaway by Luleå. Örebro shot on net. Robert Leno got a little touch on that, but Lassinantti was able to push it clear. Here we are. We're coming up to 10 minutes now. Oh, lovely weave and run. That was Einar Emanuelsson. For Luleå, went through a couple of players but was unable to get a shot off. But dangerous play. It's 40 shots on goal for Luleå now, just 16 for Örebro. But all it takes is one shot to find its way through. It's almost felt like Örebro have been playing for that for quite a while. They knew this was their only way to win this game was probably to keep it close, I think. That's what they've been able to do. But they've been unable to find a breakthrough, and they were just starting to put a bit more pressure on things. A good shot on net, well saved. Jonas Arntzen pushes it wide. Now Örebro are coming at it, circling around the net, a swing and a turns it back. Oh, it gets deflected in front, stuck under some skates, but it's worked clear. Örebro have it now in the Luleå zone, trying to set something up on the blue line. Shot on net, oh, goes wide. Lassinantti didn't know where that had gone for a moment, but it's deflected out. And now it's Luleå coming through. Shot. That one flicks up and over, I believe. Ooh, just seeing a replay there. There was some potential for Örebro to be called for too many men on the ice. They made that mistake earlier in the game, but got away with it there. Örebro not only have had to kill numerous penalties, have also had to deal with Melvin Fernström getting a 5 in game in the second period. So, slightly short bench for them. They're having to work hard. Are they going to be rewarded, or is it just going to be one shot too far for them? Here come Luleå, a shot. Deflects up and over again. Pontus Andreasson there. Good opportunity, but good sticks in front of him by the Örebro defenders to close him down. Philip Berglund coming across this time. Yeah, good play, good stick. Screams does Pontus Andreasson. Decent opportunity, but he got closed down well. 8 minutes in this overtime period to go. Here they come, Luleå once more. Shot on net, oh, Shinneman just threw it on net again. Always a good option, and it was almost a rebound. Nikola Pasic had it, and he just wasn't able to get on the end of it, but opportunity. And now, is that a penalty? Yes, it is. It's a penalty for Luleå. Örebro, time and time and time again, they've given away penalties, and now they've done it again. They're going to look whether it's more than a 2-minute penalty. It's just seeing a replay now. No, it's 2 minutes. It's a high stick. He's going to play the puck, but comes up and hits number 11, Nikola Pasic, in the face. So, 7 minutes 37 to go. Luleå take a timeout. They are going on the power play. Is this the moment? A power play golden goal to win it for Luleå and to take them through to the quarterfinals. Linus Örebro was talking it through with the coaching staff. Örebro have had to defend so many penalties during this game. Is it going to come back and cost them in the end? Big opportunity now for Luleå. It's got to be their time, surely, if they're going to get through here on the overtime power play. The Luleå fans clapping and cheering their team. They sense an opportunity to win this. Can Örebro hold out? Here we go, 7:37 to go in overtime. And it is Luleå on the power play. Shot. Oh, it is in! It's gone in! Luleå have won it! They're looking round, confused to Örebro, but that doesn't matter. Luleå are going crazy. It's somehow found its way in. Luleå win 1-0. 7 minutes 31 to go on the clock. Luleå have done it. They get through to the quarterfinals and they have won it. It fell to a Luleå player. He just tried to jam it in. We're going to have to wait and see if we get a replay of it. It looks like it is Linus Örebro. Devastation for Örebro, but they just took penalty after penalty after penalty. It had to come back and bite them at some point, and it did. Turuvainen won the face-off. It was dropped back to Örebro. He came through, took the shot. Oh, it hit someone in front. It hit Turuvainen in front. Turuvainen was by the side of the goal. It was a shot from Örebro. It hit Turuvainen and it deflects in. Unlucky for Jonas Arntzen, but that is a winner for Örebro. You have to say, over the play, over the whole game, they deserve of the two teams to go through. Could have gone either way though once you get into overtime, but Luleå have done it. They win it 1-0, and it is Luleå who will go through into the quarterfinals. (1-0) to Luleå. I've changed the wrong one, so that's not helping. Here we go. There we are. Luleå 1, Örebro 0. The Luleå fans bouncing up and down. Oh, it's a tough way to lose for Örebro. But that is their season over. They fell out of the playoff spots. They finally got through at the very last by winning in overtime. Or winning on a penalty shootout, I forget. One of the two. They got through on goal difference, but it looked like they were out. They won game one at their own arena, but Luleå have fought back and they've made sure they've come through. Celebrations for Luleå. Linus Örebro looks up, waving his arms. It's a big win for Luleå. Could they be a dangerous team from now on? You never know. Turuvainen gets the winner for Luleå. So there we have it. The playoffs are set in the Swedish Hockey League. Luleå will face Växjö. Färjestad will face Rögle, the other team who got through in the round of 16. Wow. There we go. Great win for Luleå. Örebro, it's been a tough season for them. Luleå, yes, indeed. They get through, and they deserve it. I think you've got to say they've deserved it. Örebro had a couple of chances, but really through the whole game, they just kept costing themselves with penalties. Didn't create all that much. That's been their problem for a while. Their top line's been very effective, but they've struggled to find too much offense from the other lines. And it just felt like it was building. And Luleå have come through and won it. So credit to Luleå. They've done the job. Their fans are jumping up and down. They are loving it, and they well might do so. There you are. Great game, tense game. It was one of those games. There wasn't a huge amount of goalmouth action in a lot of ways. Although Luleå had plenty of shots, there weren't too many major saves that Jonas Arntzen had to make in the Örebro net. But it was tense and it was tight. And that's always competitive because you knew that it could just come down to one goal. Even in regulation time, one goal could have won it. And once we got to overtime, well, the fact that Örebro took another penalty, that just killed them. They just couldn't keep going to the well again and again and again and killing off those penalties. Luleå were going to break through at some point, and they did. It was a little bit fortunate. Umark's shot deflecting in off to Ravainen, but you make your own luck sometimes. And it is Luleå who go through. Well done to Luleå. Commiserations to Örebro. Their season is over, but it is Luleå who go through. So there we go. The winner is Luleå that way. Loser is Örebro. The next SHL game is from the relegation playoff series. Tied one apiece currently. Oskarshamn host HV Hetiet on Wednesday. And then it will be the first 2 games of the main playoff series on Thursday night. Luleå is a quick turnaround for them. They will travel to Växjö to take on the Lakers. And Rögle will travel to Färjestad, Karlstad indeed, to take on Färjestad. Thank you everyone who's been watching live. It's been nice to have you along, commenting on the chat. Well done to all of you. Luleå fans, commiserations to Örebro fans. We'll be back again. I'll try and do a live stream of at least parts of the game on Wednesday, and we'll definitely be here on Thursday too. But until then, I'm Matt Smith. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, the old YouTube stuff. Hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos and new live streams start. We're at Hockey with Ice on Twitter and Instagram, and we have the website, the blog, at hockeywithice.uk. Oof. And relax. Thanks everyone. I'll see you again very soon. See you in fact on Wednesday evening if you're about for Oskarshamn against HV Hetiet. Until then, have a good evening, a good Tuesday, and we'll be back again on Wednesday.